Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Psychology Flow. If you're new on our YouTube channel, you're welcome and thanks for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe and to turn your notification bell. And to my returnee, this is Psychology Flow saying thank you and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about Staphylococcus aureus because a lot of people have said that Staphylococcus aureus is an STI. This is really bringing a lot of dragging. Some are saying it's not, while some are saying it is. So we're going to be talking about it. First, this Staphylococcus bacteria is an infection. And sometimes it clears up on its own when a little treatment is being gotten. Most times when those who have a weakened immune system comes in contact with this staph infection, it's always a big case to them. But this Staphylococcus aureus we're talking about lives on the skin and on our nose. And these bacteria are usually harmless, but it is harmful when it gets into your body either through a wound or through a cut. So this shows that this Staphylococcus aureus is not an STI. It's not a sexually transmitted infection. Instead, it is a bacteria that lives on the skin and the nose. And though it's something that lives on the skin and the nose, it can equally be contagious through sneezing when you make use of hanky to sneeze and you didn't wash it well. You use it to sneeze again. You're introducing Staphylococcus aureus into your nose. Remember, it lives on the nose already. But when you make use of a used hanky to sneeze, you're already introducing it, making it to multiply. We can equally get it through coughing, like when someone who is having a Staphylococcus aureus in their body stream coughs around you. And we can equally get it through touching infected objects, like objects that are being shared with a lot of people. When you touch it and it happens that someone who has a Staphylococcus aureus on their palms touch it, you can acquire it, but it can only get into your body when you have a wound. That bacteria causes a variety of infection. It has a lot of infection it causes. The first one is skin infection. Second one is infection of the bloodstream, known as bacteremia. The third one is infection of the bone. The fourth one is endocarditis. This is the infection of the heart. Food poisoning. The sixth one is pneumonia. The seventh one, which is the last one, is what we call TSS, toxic shock syndrome. These are the infections that this staph bacteria can cause. And in order to treat this staph bacteria, antibiotics is needed. But there is a one that is resistant to several antibiotics. That one is what we call MRSA, which means methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. I'll call it again, methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. This Staphylococcus aureus resists a lot of antibiotics. And this staph, when being left untreated, can cause sepsis. Now, what are the ways, or how can one get to have this Staphylococcus aureus? How can it enter into someone, or how can someone get it? This is when you pick your pimples, when you scratch pimples. Remember, this bacteria lives on the skin. But when you open the pimples, through the hole of that pimple, it can get into your body. This is when you get this Staphylococcus aureus. Or through a bumps on the skin, you can acquire this Staphylococcus aureus. The next one is being in a situation that exposes you to this bacteria, like hospital stay or surgery. The next one is sharing your personal items. And the last one is acquiring the bacteria through shared surfaces such as gym equipment. This is how one can acquire this Staphylococcus aureus. But there is a way to prevent yourself from getting it. The first one is washing your hands with soap thoroughly and with a warm water. When you make use of warm water to wash your hand, it helps kill the bacteria. We have the next one, covering the wounds with dry and clean bandage. Don't use used bandage to cover your wound. The next one is drying your clothes in a hot dryer and sanitizing a shared surface like a gym equipment, sanitizing it. And also, doctor will be the one to prescribe antibiotics. He can prescribe oral antibiotics, he can prescribe cream or ointment, he can prescribe intravenous antibiotics. They are at the right pace, or they are the right people to prescribe you with the antibiotics that you can use. And they are the one that to diagnose to know if it is a methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus or a just Staphylococcus aureus. Remember, this methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus resists several antibiotics. So the doctors are the one to prescribe you with the appropriate antibiotics to use in order to kill this bacteria. And recovering from staph varies, it depends on the type of staph you are battling with. Some stays for a month, some stay for 24 hours, some stay for 2 weeks of thereabout. So it depends on the particular staph you are battling with. Remember, I said that we have 30 different types of Staphylococcus bacteria. So this is all I have to share with you concerning this Staphylococcus aureus, that this Staphylococcus aureus is not an STI. Instead, it is a bacteria that lives on the skin and the nose. So if you have anything to contribute to this video or to this lecture, I'll be at the comment section to see your contribution. Until my next video, this is Psychology Flow saying thank you for being with us, and please don't forget to share this video so that people will get to understand that Staphylococcus aureus is not an STI. Bye for now.